A very happy cover your nipples in tomato sauce day to you all, and welcome back to Disciples' Dark Prophecy, the Legions of the Damned campaign. Thank you very much, Mango, my good friend. Welcome back to all, and all a welcome back. And what did we do in the last episode, though? We got our new leader, which will hopefully take us through to the end of this sordid little campaign. It's Mangosteen. It's our little fruity friend. We've also explored pretty much the end of this part of the map, so we're kind of left with only this kind of avenue to go down at the moment. So we're doing that. Like I said, we've got our leader. I've got a name. Okay, that's enough of you. We've got our name for one of our rod planters, so we just need maybe one or two more names, basically. They might have already come in by now, so I don't know. It would be nice. Let's move on, though. We've got a peasant spearman, man-at-arms there, and then this is a city, which we can hopefully get our grubby little hands on. But for now, we're going to end our turn. The question for this particular episode, which I'd like for you to answer in the comments if you would please, if you'd like to indulge me, I'd like to know your favourite unit in all of Disciples. This is a unit which is only available to a faction. Your favourite faction unit, if you would please. That would be marvellous if you could tell me. Let us build the next upgrade structure, though. We've, like I said, we've built the fighter unit one. That's fine. The only other thing that we have in our main party is a mage. So we've got a choice of the Occult Abbey, which gives us the sorcerer, or the Palace of Vice, which gives us the witch. Interesting. I'd like to show you what the witch is all about. So let's go for this. And there it is. Our cultist, which I'm assuming is a lady. If he's a man, then he's in for a world of hurt as he turns into the witch. Poor bugger. Let's see what was in this chest. Potion of healing. Why not? It's only heals about 50 points of damage. Mango, what are we doing with you? Possessed is fully healed now. He's got about halfway. Now I know that Spearman, I think it does about 50 points of damage. That's not brilliant. I don't think we can actually travel around him either. He seems to be guarding the way past here. I'm really not too sure if we're up to taking on a Master Thug yet. Or are we? I'll tell you what, I'll show you the Master Thug. I'm going to move these possessed around, because I want the fully healed one to be on the bottom, because he's going to obviously be attacked by the Master Thug. So let's give this a try. He'll probably get the first turn. There he goes. Good lord, what the hell's this? It's poison. Let's have a look at him. What can he do? The Master Thugs lead wandering bands of thieves. They can craft poison elixirs for some reason. Right, let's see what's going on here. 110 HP, blah 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 blah. Attack is short swords and poison. Chances hit 80% and 80%, they correspond to the two different ones there, and the damage correspond to the two ones as well. So the short swords will deal 35 points of damage, poison will deal 20, and is sources of damage, weapon and death. Look at the size of that initiative. Wow. What poison will do is it's your standard kind of damage over time thing. So now that our possessed has been poisoned, as you can see here, he's going to take 20 points of damage every turn. And that's not good, because he might die in the next turn. I'm not too sure. We're going to have to get rid of him very quickly. Poison's a new kind of combat mechanic in Dark Prophecy. It's very, very interesting. It's if you've got units which can poison people, he seems to be alright now, then it makes life a lot easier, because it allows you to damage heavily armoured units. Fantastic, we managed to get through it. Yeah, damage armour units just with the poison alone. Pestilence. 15 points for death damage to target units. Fine. We may have to send him back for some sexual healing. You go back up there. And Zarish can just stay there. Yeah, let's end our turn. So yeah, poison is a very interesting new addition to the combat in Disciples 2. Like I say, I think the main races which take advantage of are the Undead and maybe the Empire. Oh, it's Mango. For them with the dwarves seem to be unaware of our presence, Master. We should take advantage of the situation. I think that's kind of telling us that the dwarven guy who was going to be sealing the seal, strangely enough, let's just end this here, is not on the move, so we don't have to worry about it yet. It's kind of a way of the game telling you to say, you know, build up your army, get ready for it. Actually, now that we've got enough gold, we shall investigate what options are open to us with the magic tower. I'm not entirely sure what that is on the top there. Maybe a skull or something? It's just a bit bizarre. Let's see. Yeah, the spells. Okay, so we've only got spells of rank 1 and 2 available to us. So let's have a quick look through. We've started things off with a summoning spell. All of the Legion summoning spells start with Incantare, which will summon a fire-breathing Hellhound. It's a really, really good tier 1 summoning spell. Reason being is because that Hellhound will deal damage to all enemy units, which is pretty good. This is an interesting kind of summon, which is only available to the Legions, which actually summons an illusion of a summoned unit, an illusion Hellhound. So that's the best for, I think it can do some scouting and things. And as you can see, the casting cost is about half. It's exactly half. Stupid boy. Ignis Mara is your standard kind of damage spell. 15 points of fire damage. Minoris is an interesting one because it actually deals mind-based damage. So that gives you the option, if your the enemy unit is immune to fire damage, you can go for the mind damage instead. And Tormentio is a very nice little spell, which is very, very cost effective, which will reduce by 50 the armor of target units. Very, very interesting to use. On to rank number 2. We've got... There wasn't any more, was there? No. Rank number 2, we've got Incantare Beliar, which is a... It's kind of like the Legions of the Damned versions of the Evilent that we had on the Undead Hordes. It's just a single adjacent unit type damaging behemoth kind of thing. And then of course you've got the illusion as well. Ignis Khan is an upgraded version of God, what was it called? Ignis Mare, just twice as much damage. Curse of Demonicus is interesting, reduces by 15% the damage inflicted by enchanted units, kind of like the Legion's versions of Curse of Negriel. And Kronos reduces by 50% the initiative of target units, can come in handy as well, I'm sure you can appreciate. What I will do is, I think I'll show you the Hellhound. So let's research that one. I've got nothing to use it on yet, but I may use it to weaken some of the units that we have down here. Now you can see how handy the Warrior Lord class has come in here. These possessed were very, very heavily damaged, and just by staying in the capital once, you see they get 35% hit point regeneration per day. Thank you. Plus the 15% you get from the Warrior Lord means you're getting 50% damage regeneration every day. So that's, of course, a big benefit. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the Incantare Hellhound now, because we need to scope out whatever this is down here. He's the boy up. It's a 2-space unit, 125 HP, as you can see from there. The 3-headed Cerberus guards Hell's denizens with his fiery breath. Fire breath, 80% damage, 80% damage, 80% chance to hit. 20 damage against all units with a nice high initiative as well. It's not a great deal of damage, but for, what was it, 100 infernal mana, you can't go wrong. Let's see what's in here. Oh dear me. You call this a whatever it was. I didn't even check what it was. I think he can probably win this, can he? If he can hit them all, yeah. Well, that was pitiful. Looks pretty kick-ass and battle-like. Well, there we go. That saved Mango the pain of having to go through all that. 100 gold. Bronze ring. Thank you kindly, good sir. You can move up there. Move a little bit further up. And that will allow... Should be Lordy of the Bumlaw or whatever he says. You move down here. And you might as well take that off his hands. Thank you. 5 more points. Movement points, so you can just move down there. Let's just get you back in here. I think what I will do, once we've taken the city, I'll move Zarish down so we can start guarding this, and then pretty much that's our entire little base of operations guarded quite well there. So let's end our turn. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all enjoying the what few videos I've got out for Disciples 2 at the moment. As I mentioned in the first video, sorry. This is by far the series I've been looking forward to doing videos for the most. This is the amount of time I've played this. It's doesn't even bear thinking. This I'm wondering if I should weaken them with a Hellhound. The city defences are pretty paltry, so let's do that. Get you summoned in here. He's not going to win because that Spearman's too tough, but Hellhound is the perfect unit to weaken a full army. Full, full, 6 lots of enemies. He might get another shot in. Yeah, it's looking good. So he's going to take down the Peasant, which means we've only got to worry about the Spearman and Man-at-Arms. Okay. They get a huge amount of XP from that, which I'm not too worried about because they didn't level up. Actually, the leveling up is different in this one as well. I'll go through that when we come to it. I think we may be able to get rid of the Man-at-Arms in one turn. Excellent, he went for the top one. He went for our top possessed, which is good, because if he went for the bottom one, that means he would have had all the fire focused in on him, which is now spread across 2, which is fantastic. You can finish him off. Lovely stuff. Good. I think we're in a good position to keep on going. Yeah, why not? Now, I might get him to defend. Okay, let's get rid of the Peasant anyway. He can take another hit, so let's go for it. We might be able to finish this thug off. Nah, damn it. The armour worked in their favour, because he's getting a... where is it? He's getting 10 armour from the city, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's the risk you take. And goodbye to you. Not bad. Oh, and what do we have here? A level up. We've got our witch. There she goes. And we've got the city as well. We must hurry, master. The Lawmaster will not seal the gate. Must not seal the gate. We must free Bethrisen. No, you were right the first time. The Lawmaster will not seal the gate. And we will free Bethrisen, of course we will, because he's lovely. He's just misunderstood. Bless him. Come on, Zarish. As I mentioned, but you're going to come over here and defend the city. City of Danera. Let's... I don't have any... well, I can't see any resources that we can claim with a rod planter yet, which is why I've not brought... what's it going to be called? Mud crab? Yeah. We've not got Krabby within our ranks yet, because we need to scope out a resource that we can grab first. Now that we have some money left over, though, we'll increase... we'll grow the city, should I say. Get a bit more bonus from it. And these guys definitely need to be healed, so we'll just bide our time, I think, for a little bit. I'm wondering if that Dwarven Lawmaster emerging is maybe triggered by us entering a certain area of the map. Maybe not. It's either going to be triggered by that or triggered by a certain turn. What we need to do now, though, is we'll build a temple, because those possessed are in need of some healing. But hopefully it's going to be a lot less than it was before. Yeah, he's almost pretty healed there. It's only going to cost 2 gold for him. 68 for him. That's absolutely fine. So let's move you out. The region is infested with goblins, Master. We are not certain what vile creatures could accompany these pests. We must be cautious in any case. Wise words there from... Oh, my goodness gracious me. Begone, beasts, evil creatures such as you are not allowed belong at this point. Leave or perish. You're just going to stay there, aren't you? Fine. Shit, not got enough gold. I was just going to employ the services of a thief and get a spy in their army. Seems though he's just presented himself to us there, but that's not going to happen, so we're just going to have to punch him in the face. What we got here? Pretty standard. This is the upgraded... Is it the upgraded version of the support unit for the mountain clans? It is. Magical portions of the novice increase the damage of one unit in battle by 50%, you can see there. So that's pretty straightforward. He's going to do a nice bit of damage though. What, 45? I might... Oh, we'll see we'll see what happens. We'll try and get rid of him. You're obviously going to have to go for him. He's going to take a chunk out of that possessed. It's fine. Oh, he's going for the witch. Let's see what's going to happen with the witch's ability. I might as well use it on the main damage deal, which is him. And he's transformed into an imp. There we go. Demons send the ignoble imp on errands of mischief in the realm. So essentially what she's done is turned him into an imp, which lowers his damage to 20, initiative to 30, and basically makes it a kind of useless unit. We've got enough to get rid of the axe thrower now, which only leaves the imp, which is good. So he's going to do a pitiful amount of damage, 23, which is fine. I might as well go for him as well. Pimp my imp. This might have worked against us actually, because normally he can't do any damage and this would have made him completely useless, but we've actually given him the means of attacking us. So I'm going to get him to defend, because he's obviously going to get a shot in now. So you can see it can work against you sometimes. You're going to have to defend, my little dear. And that's the end of you. We're going to see some more levels up. Fantastic, there he goes. A couple of axes, battle axes, and nice damage and HP boost for our possessed there. Good. Good. Could have gone slightly better. I buggered it up a bit there, but shall we keep on going and see if we can get rid of these goblins? Yeah, I think so. Right, what's going on here? You may be going for the witch, the archer, so let's get rid of him. The berserker can take down one of these goblins in one hit now, which is good. Is he likely to level up? I'm trying to remember how much XP you get from these guys. I'll get him to defend anyway. No, I won't. I'll get him to attack. Why not? Now, I think, ironically enough, if we were to polymorph one of these goblins, they'd actually get a boost in the damage, because normally they do 15, so if we was to turn them into an imp, they'd actually get 5 extra points of damage. So, it kind of makes the witch useless, a little bit useless in this battle. But, you know, that's just the kind of trade-off that you have to go for. Nah, I thought it might have been enough, but the goblins are worth very, very, very little XP. Come on, Zerish. Move yourself down there. I think that's us done for this turn, is it? What we got down here? More goblins. An abandoned keep. That looks like the shoulder belonging to an orc. An Under's shop. Under? Fine, okay. Interesting name. I'll go with it though. Okay, not much happening there. Still no sign of the Dwarven Lawmaster. Okay, you can go in there. Thank you. And... Maybe we should put an archer on the front line. It's a bizarre thing to do. I think this is doable. We'll make this the last battle of the episode. You can take out the one at the back. Good. She's going to get a hit. That's fine. You might as well attack him. And you can kill one of those. That's fine. Good, good, good. Now again, yeah, the archer's going to get a boost in power if she does that, so might as well get her to defend. And you can get rid of him. Ah. Fine, good. Excellent. And there we go. Fantastic. That's what I was hoping for. Just enough XP, I think, to level him up. Now, before I end the episode, what I'll just quickly go through is what I was mentioning before with the leveling being slightly different on this. You'll see, even though the Berserk can't actually progress to any promoted ranks beyond this, you'll see that he's still actually getting experience points. And what this allows us to do, it's very different in Disciples too, is when they've reached the maximum rank that they can reach, in this case the Berserker in this particular level, they will keep on gaining XP, and when they gain enough XP, he'll level up to level 3, remain a Berserker, but all of his stats will go up. I think he gets an extra 10% HP, 10% damage. I don't think initiative or armor changes, but I think you might get an extra chance, a couple of percentage of chances to hit. So what this allows us to do is keep on leveling our units, even though they've reached the maximum tier, by just increasing their stats, which is a really, really good addition to Disciples 2. I was very pleased to see that they'd done that, because once you'd actually leveled your units up to their maximum rank in Sacred Lands, they stopped gaining experience. So to me, I got a bit obsessive, thinking that all of this experience is going to waste, but in in Dark Prophecy, that experience is going to a good cause, and then it allows you your units to level up a bit more. So, on that XP-based bombshell, that's the end of this episode. We've made a little bit of progress. I appreciate the last couple of episodes have gone a little bit slowly, but I'm trying to explain things as I go along as well, you see. So once all the explaining's done, things should speed up a bit more. So I'll see you next episode. Until then, Questers.